Okay, hey guys, welcome to this off-the-cuff Facebook live. It's been a while. I'm trying to use Facebook less and less, but there's several people still left on this platform that want, I suppose, some level of conservative views to be posted, and so I'm trying to fill that small void. And so I'm here to talk about the fact that more and more people are being censored, and it is the degree to which they're being censored is ridiculous. It's very much George Orwell, and it shouldn't be happening in a Western society, democratic, capitalist society. We should be able, willing, and allowed to voice our opinions, to voice our words, and it not be deemed or considered to be taboo or controversial in any way. But somehow PJW, somehow BC, I'm not saying their names for a reason, so I hope you can distinguish PJW, Australia's BC, LL, Laura Luma, and a series of other individuals have been banned off IG. It doesn't make sense, because if you are for freedom of speech, if you are for freedom of expression, if you are for any of these things, why would you be silencing and censoring and putting these particular people on, I don't even know the word to use, but what you're doing is you are silencing voices and only going to further make them more popular. Like, hasn't anyone learned from MY? MY was not even allowed into the country. He was not permitted to come into the country due to his very I suppose, vitriolic sometimes statements, but he's allowed to make those statements. How are you supposed to distinguish as a person, as a human being, how are you supposed to distinguish whether something is a good idea or a bad idea unless you give it oxygen? Then by giving it oxygen, different people can come to a consensus and decide for themselves whether they believe that particular idea is worth abiding by or worth believing. That's the only way to live life. So if at the moment the idea is that transgenderism should be taught to children in schools, well, I would advise against that. I would say, well, then let that little human being come to these decisions on their own, rather than being educated and perpetuating this particular ideology and putting the idea in their head. Let's teach children maths, history, geography, English, language. Let's teach them what they're supposed to know, and that's it. Don't infiltrate them with things about other toxic ideologies like feminism, like transgenderism, like the Marxist agenda, because very, very slowly, and it has, like in the last 30-ish years, things have gone to a crazy level that is unbelievable. Like, it's hard to believe the amount of dissent that exists and how much the government is trying to silence these voices. It's genuinely unbelievable. I can't believe it, and it's only going to get worse, and I don't understand it, and it's a toxic world we live in. That's why people like me are out there. I don't always want to do this, but I feel compelled to. I feel like it's a God-given duty, and that's why other people do it, because they feel this desire to do good. And when the government and other networks like FB and IG and Twitter try to silence you, you just want to fight even more. You're only motivating us more. So anyway, stay tuned at 1 o'clock, guys, for my video. It's a premiere. It's only a really short video, but I think it's funny. It's been a while since I've done a skit, so that's premiering on my YouTube channel very shortly. Okay, see you later, guys.